Hey guys, today you're not going to believe in what a terrific place we are.
It's like the hidden gem of Eindhoven.
And we are so proud to be here and show it to you. So, this is the Lichtjesroute.
The headquarters.
Follow us. So guys, today our wonderful and special guest Eva Bayens, the chairman of Lichtjesroute. Hello Eva, thank you very much for accepting our invitation and finding time. I think that the information which you are going to share with us today will be really interesting for the people watching our channel and will give us more opportunities to learn about Eindhoven and its history.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I really like it and I'm curious what's coming out of it.
So, Lichtjesroute. You are the chairman of Lichtjesroute.
Yeah.
And could you tell us more about the Lichtjesroute and the history behind it?
Yeah, I can. The thing is, in 1945, so the year after the liberation of Eindhoven, which was 18th September 1944, they asked the people to put candles in front of their windows to show that light had come back to their lives after the dark days of the occupation. So a lot of people followed that question, and there was everywhere in the city was light behind the windows. And the year afterwards, that continued. People kept on doing that. And at a certain moment, Philips is here in town, and with candles you have the danger of fires. Yeah. So they changed slowly to light bulbs. Yeah. And that's how it came to the Lichtjesroute, that they put ornaments. We make a difference between ornaments and projects. Ornaments are the things that hang on the light poles, like you see here, for example, behind. Yeah. This is an old one.
It's ornament.
It's an ornament, yeah. Okay. And the projects are the very big ones. But the first version was not really organized centrally. There were the people from the different neighborhoods doing that themselves, just out of enthusiasm. And then in 1984, so exactly 40 years after the liberation of Eindhoven, 6 young men decided they want to have it, revive it once for the celebration of the 40th anniversary. Yeah. And after that it became really a success, so they found only drawings of 3 old ornaments, and in that year, in 1983, they made a lot of things. So in 1984, for the first time, there was a smaller version of the Lichtjesroute again.
And since 1984, it was every year after that.
Yeah. Then it was so people loved it, so it continued, and from then it's really organized.
And what are the dates of Lichtjesroute? So it occurs every year, but do you have any particular dates? Yeah. It's every year the same?
Yeah, it starts always the day of the liberation of Eindhoven. Yeah. So that's the 18th of September.
Okay.
As soon as they light the candle on the on Stadhuisplein, the town hall square, then the lichtjes go on, and they continue during the night, and I'll tell you later when exactly, till the 2nd Sunday of October.
And how long is the route itself?
The route itself is around 22 kilometers. And if you see, that's this version. The first version, when it was organized by the people themselves, was 47 kilometers in town.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so but then you had everywhere neighborhoods, so it was not one road, and now it's one road, where you can enter everywhere because it's a circle, kind of. Yeah. And you can follow it.
And every year fascinated with a different project and design. But I wonder, do you have any concept behind it? Is it every year the same design, or you bring some changes? So what is behind?
Every year we change some things, we make new projects or new ornaments, and ornaments then you take a street that you completely change. And we try to go with the project and ornaments to the topics that at that moment are alive. So for example, this year, it's 100 years ago that the 5 villages and 1 city came together to Greater Eindhoven, and we made one big project for that, and that's going to be there. So that's what we did this year, for example. And for the rest, the general topic overall is freedom, and freedom is freedom of expression also. So that means it's not always liberation, because that was initially more. Then you see this the liberation, the beaches and so of the where the Allied forces landed, etc. But it's also a feeling of freedom when the kids see, for example, the Smurfs. The feeling that you generate there is a feeling of freedom, and that's how we have the prospect is just bigger, broader.
And all the designs are produced here in the headquarters.
Yeah. We have at the moment, I would say something like 45 volunteers, from which 25 or so are hardcore, and they work multiple days in the week, every week, the whole year through. Only between Christmas and New Year, there's nothing. The rest, always,
So basically preparation for Lichtjesroute, like it's going
whole year. Yeah, I can show you later on a map what we do. Now we are just we're hanging still, so we are just installing the things. And then it's enlightened something like 3.5 weeks. Depends on if the second Sunday of October, what day that is. And during that time, every night, people are driving around to see if there are any problems that they should fix. That's not just a single light bulb or so, but when things fall out or so, or computers, because everything is with computers behind it. The movement is installed. It's all developed by the people themselves here. Developed and made.
Do you think it's possible to join as a volunteer to Lichtjesroute?
We are always looking for people that are enthusiastic. And like I said, it's a warm club. So if you think the first time I come here and I know directly everything and I can do everything, then you're too quick. I think always you should be at least something like 3 times here, and then you'll feel how the warmth of the club. And we say always we make from 2 left hands, we make 2 right hands. So you can always do here what you like.
So guys, you are watching our channel. So if you would like to join Lichtjesroute as a volunteer and use your creativity and passion for creativity, you're welcome. I remember before we had a conversation and you told some story which follows before the event. So can you tell more about it? So what comes prior to the Lichtjesroute?
That comes, like I said, initially in the Lichtjesroute 1945, the lighting of the candles. And then there was in Bayeux, in Normandy, the first city liberated by the Allied forces in 1944 on D-Day. There was a Dutch person who stayed there at that moment and married a French woman. And he decided, I want to do something with my former country. So that's how the contact with Eindhoven came. And then they decided the flame of liberation has to come always from Bayeux to Eindhoven. So since 1946, the flame of liberation is brought by bicycles in 2 days from Bayeux to Eindhoven. And it follows the routes that the Allied forces took at that moment. And then it comes here and they light on the town hall square, they light the flame, and then it's not even finished. Because normally, in a normal year, you have then the défilé, and that the people with the jeeps and everything pass by. And then you see also a club with canoes. You think, what the hell are they doing here?
Yeah.
No, the canoes, they take afterwards symbolically the flame, and they take it with the canoes over the rivers, spread it, the freedom, the light of freedom out of the city. And then there is also, there are runners, estafette runners from Wageningen, and they take the flame and in a nightly run, they bring it to Wageningen.
Mm-hmm.
And Wageningen is the city where after the Second World War, peace was signed. That's when the Germans signed their loss.
Yeah.
And there it's kept till the 5th of May, which is the National Liberation Day. And then the fire spread everywhere in the country. And then, for example, in Amsterdam, the king lights the fire with the fire that originates from Bayeux.
Wow, it's amazing. I'm having my goosebumps now.
Yeah.
So it will be the same this year?
That's every year, yeah.
Okay, and when it will be the date when a flame from this French city
Bayeux
will come here?
Yeah, it's the 18th it will arrive in the evening.
Okay.
Like every year. And then a veteran will light it together with the mayor and so. And normally the 17th, so say 1.5 days earlier, at 6 o'clock in the morning, in Bayeux they start. Yeah.
But do you have similar events to Lichtjesroute here in the Netherlands, in other cities?
There is a shorter version in Valkenswaard.
Mm-hmm.
There they have something, and it's installed by the volunteers from here.
Oh.
So they do it. We don't make the ornaments and so there, but we hang them.
And do you think it's also becoming a popular tourist attraction? And is it popular among maybe expats?
Yeah, that's what what really astonishes me is that I have the idea that most expats do it.
Okay.
They love it, and it's really kind of integration. I must say also the first time that I did it myself by bike, I was already chairman. But I played Gaelic football then, and with people from there, we cycled it. And we made also in 2011 for the first time an audio tour, so that with new projects and so you can hear the story behind it.
Yeah.
You can hear some facts from the Lichtjesroute, but also really what is the design? Why did they come up with this? And that kind of things. And in 2012 we made the first version in English, so that's for the still increasing number of expats. And a few years later we changed that and made quite a few tracks like Allo Allo. I don't know if you know that series.
Yeah.
So we made that with quite a few expats. A few expats that you know as well, I know that.
Okay.
And it's really funny. There's only the fun taping that together with Studio 040. We have a close cooperation with them.
Okay, thank you. So guys, don't stay home at the end of September, and starting from 19th of September, just go outside and see what is a Lichtjesroute. You will definitely enjoy it alone with a family or with a friend. It will bring you great vibes and great mood. So, thank you for watching us. Thank you, Eva, for having such a nice and wonderful conversation. And see you at Lichtjesroute.
Yeah, good luck, especially in this Corona times. It's the first event that really happens.
Yes,
although we have to take care as well. So we advise people to go in the cars with only people from their own household. And the lake, our main attraction, will stay empty this year.
Lake empty?
Yeah, the lake is empty because we want to avoid that anybody feels like stopping. So the route is driving, so there will be no cycling evening with music groups this year. I hope next year we'll get that again. So it's going to be a strange year, but the beauty and the light will work for itself.
It's a bit lower profile this year, we know why. But still, it's good that you continue with this project because it brings really good atmosphere and feeling. I myself enjoy it personally.
Yeah, it's something just that you do together.
True. So do it together, guys. See you next time.